morning. Today is May 6, 2025. And yesterday officially was the first day that we started that we stopped one-time framing up. We had taken a low before, but it was during the overnight session, and now officially we made a lower low. And they were trying to bring this down to sweep through value yesterday, but shorts couldn't get anywhere. So then we started, we rejected this value. So then we went to test value from the previous session. So we couldn't get to sweep through the value area, but we did get very, very close to the previous day's settlement, and then from there we started dropping again. We closed down on the day. Did we close down? I think we did. Anyway, we closed on the low side of the range, and now we did that, which I was talking about yesterday, which is sweep through value, and then got to that untested settlement. But this all happened overnight. So if you're in Europe, you could trade this. I couldn't trade it because I was sleeping, but it was pretty much that scenario, right? So coming back to here, and then we just saw this morning a little bit of a stop run, and then a bounce. So there's gonna be buyers here in this area, because you have this low volume area, you have this area that we broke away from. So now we're testing it for the first time. So the initial test gave us a little bit of a bounce. I don't know how much of a bounce we're gonna get, but technically the bulls need to defend this area. We have the 50 daily moving average, but we also have this other untested settlement, which is a 55.87. That is kind of like the last area that bulls need to defend, the 55.80 low volume node here. And if we lose that, then we're very likely gonna test this 55.50. At which point we're gonna be trading inside this distribution. So I'm gonna be watching in here if we accept or if we reject immediately, bounce from here and reject this area, or if we just do one of those look above and fail and then sweep through this whole area back here and eventually clean the single print and fill the gap below. But we're still kind of far from that. But we do have FOMC tomorrow, I believe, and we still have a lot of headlines that could trigger a move in either direction. If we are able to get above this single print from the overnight session, then I'm gonna be looking for gap fill to RTH low, and then back to the settlement. Since inventory is 99% short, usually we get a bit of a correction of inventory and close that gap. And from there, we have that 90-day point of control, and then see if we can get inside yesterday's value. Of course, if yesterday's value rejects, that's a short signal to go back and at least trade to this high volume node, or whatever high volume node we have, the current session's point of control. Okay, so that's about it for that. And Q, same scenario. So NQ looked above April's high, and then now it's trading back inside the April's range, and there's a set of single prints here at 760 that hasn't been tested yet. So this is an area to look for, and then this high volume node here before this support area. So 660 is the target below, and then if we get below the 600 area, 520 is the target. Sellers are pressing now, so so far leaning on shorts, but we have to see because this is a support area. So let's see what happens at this area. So gold, I said yesterday that that was a look below and fell. I said it would be a good idea to take a long and target the 380, and we did get back inside this area. Now we're trading back inside this 2-day balance. So we're likely gonna attempt to get here to this 3430 3440 area. I took that trade yesterday, and like in the afternoon when I saw that this was holding, I took a long just one micro to target the 3380. Put my stop somewhere below here. I can't remember where I put it, but that it moved pretty fast into that area. Crude had a nice bounce. Like I said yesterday, get back to that point of control. If we get above this low volume node, and we did, and now I'm looking at this as a look below and fail, right? Like try to trade below this distribution, failed to hold lower, and now I'm looking for the 60 area to be tagged again, to be tested again. And that's pretty much about it. We do have Besson testifying today at 10 a.m. I'm sorry. So watch for that. And what else do we have? Some Trump meetings, and then we have a 10-year note auction at 1 p.m. So that's usually a mover. So keep an eye on that one. All right, that's about it. Good luck.